Okay, welcome to another edition of Brooks's Buddies. Today we have Brandon Wong joining us. Thanks for joining us, Brandon.
Thanks for having me there, Benji.
Hey, I got a few things that I know about you. Just correct me if I missed something or if I've said something wrong here. You started your hockey right here in Victoria, correct?
Yeah. I was born in Vancouver, but I was raised in Victoria since I was 4 years old.
Gotcha. Okay, so what's interesting that I've noticed so far is that if anybody has any ties to hockey in Victoria, they actually know you. Do people know you from playing ball hockey? Road hockey. They know you from coaching. They know you from playing around here. Anyone that I've talked to in hockey knows Brandon Wong. That's pretty special, I think.
Well, hockey is obviously a big passion of mine, and that's helped how far I've taken hockey playing wise. And now that I'm coaching all levels, but especially young kids, just trying to pass on the love for the game and just show them things of how I was able to improve my skills and get good at them. And then they can kind of take it for what it is all the way to the top, really, if they want to take it that far.
Cool. Okay, so Brandon, you played with the Victoria Cougars, Surrey Eagles, and then this is the team I think that you're probably most proud of is the NCAA Division I Quinnipiac Bobcats. Is that right?
Yeah.
So you played 4 seasons there, right? I think I got you down as an assistant captain as well.
Yeah.
And then the real accolades begin where I see that you were a 2-time Hobie Baker candidate. That's pretty special, man. Well done.
Yeah. It was. Well, I all started playing here in Victoria, and that was for the Racket Club. There's some good rivalries with all the associations playing against each other, and I've had close buddies that played for other associations, whether it was Juan Nafuca or Saanich, or there was Victoria Ice Hockey before, but now things seem they've merged and all that. But that's what makes all the competition and the excitement around here is when you play against your buddies and the people that you kind of know for some bragging rights or old memories really now for me. But yeah, it was a BCHL career of 3 years, which was crazy. It was very fun. I did 2 years without any schooling. I worked part-time in the summers, but that was very fun time in my life. Not too many responsibilities there. And then 4 years at Quinnipiac studying business management there, and had some really good accomplishments and achievements there. And that was probably the best time in my life other than junior hockey, where being a young adult, I was able to meet tons of people from all over the US especially, and in a sense all over the world, and finished my 4 years of schooling there before I turned pro.
Yeah, that's what so it seems like it really set you up for a couple things. First of all, your 9 seasons of professional hockey, I believe, AHL, ECHL, and then Europe as well for quite a while. Hey.
Yeah, I've played. It was a long career, and I just finished this year in November. I guess you'd say I'm semi-retired, but I'm not sure what's happening for next year yet. But it's been a long journey, but it's been awesome. I've met tons of people throughout. I know that's a lot of older guys. They talk about that, just talking about all their old buddies or very close buddies. And I've met my fiance through hockey. I've met my best friends, guys that would be in my wedding party through hockey, and just it's hockey, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And so there's a couple things I noticed about your career. What, firstly, and it was kind of pointed out to me by one of my buddies. He said, this guy is amazing because he's done so much and played so much hockey. You really know just by looking at the stats his passion he has for hockey. He said, and this guy lives in Switzerland. He says, if there's a chance you can get your kid to get coached by him, you should do it straight away. And he doesn't even know you. So the next thing I said that I noticed is, I know you've had a great career, but what I notice as a teacher is that I think you don't even realize that you could be a better coach than a player. I mean, I see you out there and I see you like really smiling and happy and loving it. And it just shows just on the ice. It shows with all the athletes that you coach and the kids. I think it's pretty special. That's just the way I see things.
Yeah, it's given on, especially what I'm doing, very fortunate. I've had, whereas family or close friends, and of course Victoria, a lot of people supporting what I'm doing. It's a lot different than your regular coaches, whether they're paid coaches or volunteer coaches. A lot of my stuff is one-on-one training. And given that I know that it doesn't just take one person to get to where you want to go. I know that you have to have tons of people impact you, whether it's good or bad. And it's just nice to be able to pass on my experiences, positive and negative, to the players in hockey or even just kids in general. And just because, now I was in their shoes once, and I have had many mentors, whether people know it or not, that I looked up to. And just it helped me get to where I am today, whether it was playing hockey or now coaching. And it's funny because, I have had that, I guess, mentality and personality to play hockey. And that's kind of my personality, is how I coach the kids, really. Like, I feel like we can laugh and smile out on the ice, even though it is a serious setting when you play games. But I've had many people say that I smile while I play, and some people might think that's a negative, or even like you'd say coaches, because they're like, oh, he's not taking it seriously or something. But I think that's something that's unique about myself, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. Like I see it. It's great. It's amazing. I'm going to move on. I got a couple questions here for you. It must be hard. No rinks, no ice. Someone like you that's played hockey for so long, how can we stay active and like, what are you doing? Like what goes on now that we're sort of stuck at home?
Yeah, it's something that all of us have never been through, including our parents' generation. It's pretty crazy that we have to stay inside for most of the day. If not, you can go on walks or runs and stay away from other people. But I think it's very important that all these young kids know that they should be active, whether it's an in-house workout or going out, with older brother, sister, or their parents on a walk. And, some of those elite, we won't even say elite athlete, we'll just say kids that like to be very active and play sports all the time. They're out there in their backyards or front yards or inside doing workouts. There's many free workouts online these days. I notice in the hockey stuff where I run my social media and Instagram, there's a lot of kids that are doing stick handling, shooting, workouts like push-ups, sit-ups, and let's say core workouts. And you can be really creative and stuff when doing that. I think you can you can mix in all at once. You can do quick feet stuff while stick handling.
Yeah.
You can do jumping jacks. You can do all sorts of different things. And I guess from what I've been doing is I've been walking the dog. I've been jogging. Yesterday I went to Rithit's Bog, which is in the Chatterton Royal Oak area, for a run around there. Just trying to stay active. And I know as I get older, I'm starting to feel worse when I don't do things. Yeah. And not being able to spin class, not being able to play floor hockey or ice hockey or even basketball or tennis or anything. It gets tough, not only physically where I gain a few pounds, but mentally it's tough, because you want to get out and do things and keep your mind running and being active.
So how about now? You want to show us a couple things that we could do?
Yeah, I'd love to. So I'm going to try and explain. Just let me know if you can see here. I'll try and, can you see the two pucks right here?
Yep, I can see them. Yeah, we can see them.
Okay.
Just there.
Okay, perfect. And it might be hard to hear me, but I might come closer to the... So basically, some hockey skills and exercise drills, exercises you can do. All you need is a ball. You can use a orange ball. You can use a tennis ball, bouncy ball. Some of the hockey players may have some pucks that they can use, and that's actually what I have set up here. And obviously a hockey stick. But I have 2 pucks set up here, and you can just do real simple stick handling, whether you're just going, your feet are facing forward. When you get really good at this, you can keep your head up. But if you need to look down, you can do that as well to start off. But basically, you can look down, and you're just stick handling back and forth, and we'll get the eyes up and look back and forth, but just stick handling the ball. And after you get good at that one, you can go on your forehand side, beside, so same position with your feet in your squat position. That will burn your legs after a little while, and your back actually might start to hurt. So you're gonna stick handle to the side right here. And you can go really fast. You can go really fast if you want to. Third stationary. So on the backhand side, same thing in your squat. Stick handle to the side. Okay, and then another very popular drill. You can see the 2 pucks. You can do a figure 8. So you're going to go up and around and bring it through, up and around, bring it through. So it kind of looks like this. Okay, and when you're doing that, you want to be able to move your hand up and down as you go through. So you're coming through, around. Bring your arms and elbows out. You can go really fast. So there's 2 different ways of doing that, obviously. So you can come around this way. Okay, and then another really fun one for hand-eye coordination for even baseball players or tennis players. On your stick, you get the ball. You can just kind of do this and try and bounce it up and down as much as you can. On the forehand, you can do backhand. The backhand or both. Okay, and then if you want to get really fancy and you have like a net or something that you want to do, you can obviously pick it up and hit it at the net if you want that to work on some eye-hand coordination. We'll do one more fancy thing. While looking at the camera, you want to get really good at this stuff. You can stick handle on your forehand, and you open up your legs, and you can put it through your feet and kick it back up. And stick handle.
Can you move back a bit?
Stick handle on the side of your body on your forehand. Put it through your legs. And stick handle. Do it one more time. Through, up, stick handle. All right.
Hey, that was awesome. That's better than YouTube. All right, I think we might. There he is. Hey, Brandon, that was fantastic. I think you might notice my shirt here too, hey? How do you like that bad boy?
Right,
yep.
there you go. Love it. Very
Just be
cool.
waiting for that one. Thanks a lot for showing us. I think I'm definitely getting Braylon out there. He's going to love that. Show some good creativity. I appreciate that too. I think I'm going to wrap it up here with one last thing. Favorite hockey team?
Favorite hockey team, Vancouver Canucks.
Nice job. Okay, we've got someone going off the board here. All right, thank you. You know, it was their year.
Yeah, they were looking really good. It surprised me. I actually had them as that they weren't going to make the playoffs and just missed the wild card.
Yeah.
But it was quite impressive. I don't get to watch too many games these days, especially coaching. And even while I was playing, our schedule was very similar to theirs, so we didn't get to watch as much. But I was following along, and definitely exciting team. Hear from all the Victoria people and Canuck fans of how well they're doing and how Elias Patterson he's outstanding to watch. And just even the rest of the players too. You got Besser, you got Horvat, you got Hughes. And yeah, at least they have a good little core of players coming into, I guess, the near future. Hopefully they can be a playoff team, but even potential contenders every year, hopefully, which is not an easy thing to do these days in the NHL. So much parity these days.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. Just want to know, we can follow you. You got a website. We can follow you on Facebook
Yeah.
and
So
Instagram and Twitter, right?
yeah. So website brandonwonghockey.com. Actually, a really well done website. I launched it probably 2 months ago, but haven't really announced it yet. And there's actually a YouTube channel that I don't use as much right now, but
Okay.
plan to. Just YouTube and then just Brandon Wong Hockey. Social media wise, it's Instagram.com / Brandon Wong Hockey. Have a business account on there. Twitter's B Wong Hockey, and Facebook is just Facebook.com / Brandon Wong Hockey. So I'm sure if you get to one of those platforms, you can just find each one
All
from there.
right, Brandon. Thanks so much. Hey, you take care of yourself and get out there, getting active. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for having me, Benji, and hope all the kids enjoyed that. And I hope they stay active, and maybe I'll see them sometime soon, whether it's on the ice or if it's maybe off ice training or in the gym.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay. Cheers.